Hi, this is Janet Lambert, the Dallas Relocation Wrangler. In this video, I'll be discussing one of our newer over 55 or active adult communities, and that's Del Webb Union Park. So let's get moving. Del Webb communities, or if you know someone who's living in one of their communities already, you may be asking yourself, who is Del Webb? What is Del Webb? What do they build? Where do they build it? And what do they have to offer me, an over 55 active adult? Well, let's back up a little bit and get some history on. I'll give you a little factoid on Del Webb. Del Webb is a person. He began his career building hotels back in Vegas, way back, I think, in the 50s and 60s. His first senior development or retirement community was built in Sun City, Arizona, back in 1960, when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. And he had 5 model homes. He had a rec center, a shopping center, and of course, their signature golf course. Now, a lot of people were skeptical. No one thought that this would go over really well, but apparently the first weekend they had over 100,000 people. And folks, this was when social media was a black and white TV with 3 channels and a black and white newspaper. So after that, boy, they were off to the races. And I think now they have over 59 Del Webb communities nationwide. So they obviously did something right. Now, the Union Park location is one of the newer Del Webb communities in the Dallas Metroplex. It is located north of Dallas in Aubrey, Texas, which is near Lake Lewisville. It's north of the Highway 380, but it's closer to Interstate 35 and Denton, Texas. It is a master plan community, meaning there's a lot of builders in there, building homes for a lot of different size families. Del Webb's community is actually entrenched in that master plan development. So they've got their own community, if you will, inside that development. Now, one thing Del Webb has kind of had to do is keep up with their customer and the changes that their customers are making through the years. And one of the big changes is that the Del Webb customer, many of them in fact, up to 80%, are still working. They're still in the workforce. In some way, shape, or form, they're either working full-time, part-time, contract work, or consulting work. So with that, they want to live closer to the city where their jobs are. They want to live closer to shopping and healthcare and everything that they need on a daily basis. So with that said, Del Webb has had to buy land for these communities. And of course, land near the cities is much more expensive than building in outlying areas. So one of the things Del Webb has had to forego in many of their communities is that golf course, which of course takes up a lot of land. And golf, though, appears to be a sport on the decline. And Del Webb's customers have indicated to them that they prefer personal fitness over golf at this time. And when they've asked their customers also what amenities are important to them, well, they say hiking, biking, and walking trails. They also like indoor fitness activities and other classes, on-site classes. So Del Webb also, though, wants to let their golf course customer know that there are many courses around their communities where they build. So with that said, Del Webb has listened to their customer, and one of the new features they have built at Union Park is a 10,000 square foot amenity center. And it houses their resort-style swimming pool, their fitness center, and room for other classes. They also have bocce ball, they have pickleball, tennis courts, and of course use of the entire Union Park trail system, which is very extensive. I've got some pictures here on this video. They also have a 35-acre park that they have dubbed Central Park. Del Webb homes in this community range anywhere from 1,500 to about 2,400 square feet and are priced from around 250 to 400,000. Homeowners' dues are running approximately $125 a month, depending on your lot size. And the current property tax rate in Union Park is running under 2.9%. I think it's about 2.86, and that's a percent of your assessed value. Now, one Del Webb feature you may not be familiar with is the fact that they do not use privacy fences on their backyards or across the back of the house. So when you go out the back door, you can see into both of your neighbors' yards and whatever is behind you. Now, a lot of the homes out there in Union Park, there is a really pretty path and trail, beautiful water feature that leads up to the amenity center. And there's houses on both sides of that. That's a beautiful view to wake up to. But of course, not all houses are going to back to the trail and a park and a water feature. So just keep that in mind. Also, for the most part, the homes in Del Webb in Union Park, their elevations are stone and brick. They have front entry garages, and there are no alleyways. Now, you can't talk about Union Park without talking about the elephant in the room. And I love elephants, but this is a horrible thing. It's Highway 380. It is an absolute nightmare. This Highway 380 is an existing highway that runs all through Texas, from east to west Texas, and I'm sure it's been in Texas forever. But this part of 380 was just blindsided by all the growth, and it is now currently the only way you can access and exit Union Park. And if you live and have to access the 380, bless your pea-picking little heart. I do feel for you. But I will say this, Del Webb is building basically a twin community just due east of Union Park, which is Trinity Falls. Trinity Falls is located in northwest McKinney, off of I-75, Interstate 75. It's north of the 380, but you do not access it via the 380. It's built just like Union Park, so it's a master plan community, a lot of different builders in there. Del Webb's community is inside that development. There is no on-site golf course, a lot of pretty trails and everything, and I'll talk about Trinity Falls in another video. But just know that is an alternative, and they're actually building Trinity Falls. It seems like they started those maybe about the same time. And if you like a Del Webb community that has an on-site golf course, we have that too. Frisco Lakes in Frisco, Texas. And it is south of Highway 380. You do not have to use the 380 to get there. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! So the thing is, most of Frisco Lakes is built out, but if you don't mind a Del Webb community and owning a pre-owned home, that might be a great fit for you. I will say this, they have a little pocket of houses. I think they might be building, they might have just a few left, but for the most part, they're about 99% built out, I'd say. So if you are in the market, or if you're going to be looking for an active adult or over 55 community in our area, please let me know if I can help you. And if you'd like a list of many of our active adult communities in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, please click on the link below. I'd be happy to get those to you. So, in conclusion, I hope you found this video informational, beneficial, and factoid filled, of course. And please, if so, like it, subscribe, comment. You can share it, link it. And if you're moving to Big D, well, talk to me.